The time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. Do not allow anyone to tell you that it cannot be done. No challenge can match the heart and fight and spirit of America. We will not fail. Our country will thrive and prosper again. We stand at the birth of a new millennium, ready to unlock the mysteries of space, to free
The eyes of the world now look into space. Well, that was actually a comment made by JFK, but Trump's remark was equally prophetic. We will unlock the mysteries of space. So, we have a new president, Donald J. Trump, a truth seeker whose willingness to upend Washington will likely cause quite a stir over the next several years. To our credit, we are the only outlet that actually reported Trump's desire to shred the Nibiru cover-up. His mention of unlocking the mysteries of space is a testament to his resolve. In time, he will eviscerate the greatest conspiracy humankind has ever faced. To be honest, I wasn't even sure he would have the balls to go ahead and do it himself. But for 5 months, we have sourced and printed a series of articles, I'll link them below, detailing Trump's struggles regarding the Nibiru reality. Today or yesterday, depending on when the video posts, we printed a story that gained a lot of traction and went viral across social media. I will link that too. Since reading has become a lost art, I'm going to go ahead and read the story, and then afterwards I'm going to make some comments about it. And I want to hear your comments too, so please feel free to comment below, or of course visit our website at www.someonesbones.com, the internet's #1 source of Nibiru news. Okay, the headline reads, Trump admits Nibiru is real, signs executive orders. And the article reads as follows. During his historic inaugural address to the American people, President Donald J. Trump hinted at Nibiru's reality, giving a sly but affirmative wink to millions of people who have eschewed mainstream science and embraced the Nibiru truth. While speaking about the future of American prosperity, President Trump slipped in the comment, "We will unlock the mysteries of space," a poignant remark that served as a rallying cry for Nibiru believers across the world. President Trump stopped short of full disclosure for obvious reasons. The eyes of the world were upon him. Our Washington source added his thoughts. It's obvious Trump is deeply worried about Nibiru, our source said. Since Obama burned the Nibiru dossiers, Trump knows he is facing an uphill battle. He said what he could. His comment about unlocking space mysteries was a direct reference to the Nibiru cover-up. He had to say something. He couldn't say nothing. Friends and enemies lurked all around. If he said nothing at all, Nibiru believers would have felt disenfranchised. If he said too much, his enemies would have sprung from the shadows. He struck the right balance. Across the country, Nibiru believers rejoiced. Reginald Klopscott, a former merchant marine who operates a Nibiru survival camp in Missouri, said Trump's remark was a wake-up call to all Nibiru debunkers. Recruitment, he says, skyrocketed following Trump's inaugural address. You ain't gonna believe it, Klopscott said. After Trump talked, we got 2 new members. We're getting ready for that Nibiru. I read somewhere that it is made of hardened tritium, so we're fortifying our bunkers. I know that President Trump will soon tell us everything. In Washington, President Trump had a hectic day. He was sworn in, attended a lengthy parade, joined his wife at 3 inaugural balls, and later in the evening took his first steps into the Oval Office. He got right to work, signing several executive orders. 2 gutted parts of Obamacare, Our White House source confirmed that President Trump signed at least 2 additional executive orders, one of which dealt with terminating the Nibiru cover-up. With a stroke of his pen, President Trump nullified 30 years of Nibiru secrecy. The executive order rescinded Ronald Reagan's Nibiru Secrecy Act of 1983, an obsolete regulation imposing stiff penalties, 50 years in prison, and unspecified fines on Nibiru whistleblowers. That order was controversial, our Washington source said. Reagan went overboard. After NASA's IRAS detected Nibiru in 1983, Reagan signed the executive order. It forbade any public servant, scientist, or person with true and accurate information about Nibiru from ever mentioning the word Nibiru. Reagan even had the word Nibiru removed from dictionaries. Check for yourself. You won't find the word Nibiru in any dictionary anywhere. Our source was correct. Neither Webster's nor the Oxford English Dictionary mentions the word Nibiru. Oval Office chatter suggests Trump is pacing himself. He does not want to steamroll into anything that might backfire and provide his opposition with ammunition to use against him. Regardless, Trump has stepped into a larger universe, and his day one actions clearly illustrate a steadfast resolve seldom seen in fledgling presidents. Okay, end of article. Now, within minutes of publication, we started receiving biting criticism, which is fine because we welcome all thoughts and points of views. Unlike similar outlets, we never censor comments to our website or to our stories. So critics said Trump's space comment had nothing to do with Nibiru. Naive. We believe otherwise. Why would President Trump have slipped in that seemingly innocuous comment? The answer? He believes in Nibiru and wants to promote Nibiru awareness as best he can. This is not mere supposition. This is fact. There is plenty of proof. Over the last half year, our exclusive articles have proven Trump's desire to end the cover-up. We have sworn testimony, depositions from high-ranking Republican officials, and comments given to us from some of Trump's closest aides and friends. If all of this is some elaborate work of fiction, then why did Trump appoint a pair of Nibiru researchers to the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology? One is a former NASA scientist, the other a former USGS climatologist, both experts in their fields of study. And that's about all I have for tonight. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Visit our website, www.someonesbones.com. Comment there. We usually have a very lively comment section with some unusual and interesting personalities. A lot of people think the comments are a lot more entertaining than the stories themselves. Come and judge for yourself. And people, I know a lot of people do not like our new president. Trump may not be the greatest guy in the world, but so many people are hating him for no reason at all, just because it's goddamn fashionable. Give President Trump a chance. He cannot do any worse than his predecessor. And I guarantee he will do a hell of a better job than his opponent could have possibly done. This is Mike from Someone's Bones signing out. Check back soon.